Good morning, my lord.
Good morning.
Good morning, my lord.
Yes,
May I
serial
mention, my
number.
lord, supplementary serial number 3, my lord, BA number 1171 of 2022, your lordship. I want to withdraw this bill.
BA number 1171 of 21.
Yes, your lordship.
I'm Likhit Mr. Virat Kumar prays to withdraw this bail application. Prayer allowed. Dismissed as withdrawn.
Obliged.
Daily list your serial number 17. May I permitted to withdraw this appeal, my lord?
Serial number
17, second appeal.
second appeal.
May I permit to withdraw, my lord?
Case number
17,
case number SA 165 of
second,
2000.
no, 155 2019. Barthu Mahato.
लिखिए Mr. Ramakant Tiwari and learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant seeks permission to withdraw this second appeal. Prayer allowed. Dismissed as withdrawn.
Obliged.
I am for respondent, my lord, in this matter.
Give your slip. Counsel for the respondent has got no objection. Yes.
On supplementary causes under the heading fresh filing, serial number 1, PA number 15109 of 21, Mr. Ankit Kumar, Ms. Mamta Sinha, Mr. Pankaj Srivastava for petitioner, name of Mr. Naveen Kumar Singh appears for state.
Yes, who is appearing? Who is appearing? No one appears. Adjourn.
Serial number 2, PA number 3985 of 22, Mr. Jitendra Shankar Singh, Mr. Ranveer Kumar for petitioner, Mr. name of Mr. Sarat Kumar Jha appears for state.
May I please, Your Lordship? The prayer for bail of this petitioner is earlier rejected by Your Lordship by the order dated 18/9/2018, my lord. Now the charge has been framed, my lord. And petitioner is in custody since, my lord, 18/1/2018, Your Lordship. That is for more than 4 months and 4 years and 2 months, Your Lordship. And my lord, offences, my lord, under section 147, 148, 149, 307, 353 of the Indian Penal Code and 17 of the CLA Act, Lord. And other co-accused persons have also been granted bail by the coordinate bench of this honorable court, Lord. There is no specific allegation against this petitioner, Lordship. केवल इनका नाम जो है on the basis of secret source से आया हो जो, but that source has not been disclosed anywhere, Lordship.
You were absconded since when?
My lord, I was in custody, my lord, in Sonua PS case number 26 of 2012, and on where upon, my lord, I have remanded in this case, my lord.
In Sonoma case, you were in custody since when?
My lord, I have no, that regarding I have no information.
The counsel for the petitioner submits the now charge sheet. Charge has already been framed against the petitioner, and he is in custody since last 4 years.
Yes, 18 January 2018.
18 January 2018. Full stop. Next para. After going through the record, I find that the petitioner was initially an absconder, but now the charge has already been framed against him, and he's in custody since so and so. There is no direct allegation against this petitioner of committing the offence, rather the offence is a general and omnibus in nature. Considering the aforesaid fact, 10,000 to sureties with the condition that he will appear before the trial court at least once in 2 months.
Oblige, your lordship.
My lord, serial number 1, there was some connection issue.
Okay, then wait, it will be the last case out of the subject.
Serial number 4, BA number 189022, Ms. Sunita Kumari, fourth petitioner. Mr. Naveen Kumar Banju is name of your first case.
My lord, I will appear on behalf of the state, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, last occasion, my lord, the victim girls produced the trial court, my lord. But 7, my date is fixed for producing victim girl, my lord.
When?
17/5. डेट इज फिक्स्ड. उसका छोटा बच्चा है इसलिए वो प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर पाया है. विक्टिम गर्ल का छोटा बच्चा है.
Let this case be listed after the summer vacations.
Your Lordship, I am appearing in serial number 4, Your Lordship, due to connectivity issue, Your Lordship, some delay occurred. I am sorry for that.
Serial number 4. This is serial number 4.
Yes, Your Lordship. May I please, Your Lordship?
The victim girl has not yet been examined and she will be examined on 17th of May.
My lord.
List this case after summer vacation. As the counsel for the state submits that the victim girl will be examined on 17th of May.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Serial number 5, PA number 2088/22, Mr. Raja Ravi Shekhar Singh, fourth petitioner. Name of Mr. Vijay Kumar Sinha appears for state.
May I please, lordship? Lord's tied up matter, my lord, on the only ground is custody, my lord. Petitioner is in custody since 26/6/18, and still one witness yet to be examined, my lord.
Only one witness?
Yes, my lord.
Which court?
My lord, Session Judge Simdega.
It has been submitted that only one witness remains to be examined in this case. Considering the statement, I am not inclined to release the petitioner on bail. The Session Judge Simdega is directed to record the statement of the remaining witness on the very next date. Fixed. Full stop. The prosecution will produce the witness on the next date. Full stop. The Session Judge thereafter should proceed and conclude the trial.
Serial number 6, BA number 2382/22, Mr. Mohammed Naseem Akhtar, for petitioner. Name of Mr. Ashok Kumar appears for state.
Yes, Lordship. On dated 26 September 2019, the state had given assurance to the Honorable Court as witnesses are being produced before the trial court, and the trials of this case will be concluded within 5 months. But it is found that perusal of the record till today, trial has not been concluded, Your Lordship. The prosecution vehemently has failed to conclude the trial across the 5 years time spent, even not keep the word of the place before the Honorable.
2019, thereafter there was Corona and witnesses. What is the stage now?
अभी 2 witness अभी बाकी है, Lordship.
Only two witnesses. Yes, who is the prosecution? Who is appearing for the, who is appearing for the prosecution? Who is the FPP? APP. Who is the APP?
Custody more than 4 years, Lordship.
Okay. Who is the FPP?
Courtmaster, help, please.
Who is the APP? APP कौन है? नाम बोलिए.
Mr. Ashok Kumar for state.
Who is in charge of the APP? No APP in the panel?
I am present, my lord.
Then why are you
But
keeping quiet? At least you should say something.
I asked the sometime Passover. I asked the Ashok Kumar.
Passover.
हुजूर लाइटर वे में कल जीते हैं ना चुनाव.
Yes.
Serial number 1, BA number 15109 of 21.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
एलिगेशन 302 का केस है ये. और
What is the stage of trial?
ये 3 एविडेंस एग्जामिन हुए हैं, उसके बाद पेंडिंग फॉर informant has not been examined as yet.
What was the report from the trial court about the stage of trial and number of witnesses yet to be examined in this case?
Father of deceased has been examined as PW1 और 5 साल से ऊपर हो गया कस्टडी.
There's a direct allegation against him.
Okay.
Let the report come. Next.
From Delhi Congress, under the final disposal, serial number 1, WPS 6074 of 8.
May I please?
Yes.
This is petition, my lord.
Yes.
Petitioner has the prayer, my lord.
There
That,
was a substitution.
my lord.
There was a substitution, which was allowed.
Yes, my lord. Substitution is there, my lord. Two 2090. My lord, sound is not coming.
Yes. Yes, what is the matter about?
Substitution is probably allowed by lordship, my lord.
What is the matter about?
My lord. That's why I was taking your lordship to the merit of the case.
Yes.
We have the petitioner have prayed, my lord, for grant of the pay scale as per the central government employee with effect from 1/1/2006, as per the agreement.
Who is for the state? Who is the state council? You see the position.
Vandana Singh was there, my lord. Yesterday, she had a talk with me that probably she is in a. She was thinking, my lord, that it has come for substitution. Then I informed her that substitution is already allowed. But she was under confusion, my lord. That my lord will only take up the substitution petition.
But no one is there. Substitution is already allowed.
Yes, my lord. I informed her. Last occasion, my junior colleague, my Maninder, appeared before lordship. Let it be after vacation, my lord.
Since no one appears from behalf of the state, this case is listed after vacation under the heading for admission.
Much obliged, my lord. I'll take leave, my lord. Obliged.
Yes.
Under the heading order to defect, serial number 2, second appeal 5 of 19.
How many
Look, in
defects?
this case, I have removed the defects, but I don't know what still remains as
There
per
are
my
still 5
report.
defects. Still 5 defects.
No, I have filed the type copies, synopsis, and all those copies, my lord. I don't know what defects are yet to be removed. I had filed on 19/8/2019.
You see the office note dated 15/11/2022. Oh, you have not filed the limitation petition?
No limitation, my lord. Let it be on a physical day. I could will verify.
Defects should be removed by 15th of June.
Let it not be made a preemptive order.
All
Not
peremptories. All order peremptories.
like
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 3, second appeal 6 of 19. Two defects.
Lordship, I played 2 weeks.
15th June peremptory.
Obliged, Lordship.
Serial number 4, second appeal 9 of 19. Mr. Amar Kumar Sinha, Mr. Sandeep Verma.
Lordship, same prayer, Lordship.
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 5, second appeal 12 of 19. Mr. Ashwini
My lord,
Mishra.
2 weeks time, my lord.
15th June peremptory.
Obliged, my lord.
Serial number 6, second appeal 15 of 19. Mr. Vijay Kumar Sinha, Mr. Ravi Shankar Passport.
2 weeks time, my lordship.
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 7, second appeal 23 of 19. Mr. Lalit Kumar La. Mr. Bhaiya Vijay Kumar Appeal.
15th June peremptory.
Obliged, my lord.
Serial number 8, second appeal 38 of 19. Mr. Ashish Kumar Thakur.
15th June peremptory. No one appears.
Serial number 9, second appeal 54 of 19. Mr.
Lordship,
Amar
15th of June, Lordship, I will remove the defects, Lordship.
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 10, second appeal 69 of 19. Mr. Kaushik Sarkar.
My lord, I'm trying 4 weeks time after vacation, my lord.
15th June peremptory.
After vacation, my lord.
So far as defect number 9, the document be sent to the court below for necessary corrections. Rest of it, peremptory.
Serial number 11, second appeal 99 of 19. Mr. Abhay Prakash, Mr. Pradeep Kumar.
In this case, I am appealing for the other side, respondent side. The appellant is not getting connected. He has informed me कि वो connect नहीं हो पा रहा है.
बोल दीजिएगा 15th June peremptory.
Yes, Lord, sir. Yes, Lord.
Serial number 12, second appeal 113 of 19. Mr. Indrajit Sinha.
Yes, I pray for the 4 weeks time, Lord.
15th June peremptory. By 15th June peremptory.
Serial number 13, second appeal 126 of 19. Mr. Vijay Kumar Roy for appellate.
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 14, second appeal 153 of 19. Mr. Suraj Singh, Mr. Indrajit Sinha for appellate.
Lord, 2 weeks after vacation, Lord.
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 15, second appeal 160 of 19. Mr. Gaurav Vijay, Mr. Dipankar for appellate.
Lord, I pray for 3 weeks of time to cure the defect.
15th June peremptory.
Serial number 16, second appeal 164 of 19. Mr. Manoj Kumar Shah. for appellant.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 18, second appeal 166 of 19, Mr. Amar Kumar Sinha.
15 June
By
peremptory.
15th of June, Lords, I will remove the defect.
15 June peremptory.
19.
Serial number 19, second appeal 169 of 19, Mr. Arvind Kumar Sinha, Mr. Robert Prasad.
15 June.
Your Lordship, in serial number 19, I am appearing, Your Lordship.
15 June peremptory.
Your Lordship, I am paid for 1 week time after vacation, Lordship.
15 June peremptory.
Oblige, Lordship.
Serial number 20, second appeal 131 of 19, Mr. Chanchal Jain.
15 June peremptory.
My lords.
Serial number 21, second appeal 172 of 19, Mr. Amar Kumar Sinha.
By 15th of June, Lords, I will remove the defects, Lordship.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 22, second appeal 173 of 19, Mr. Yashodhan, Mr. Saurabh Narayan.
15 June peremptory. Which defects? Okay, the defect for the defect number 5. Regarding defect number 5, the documents will be sent to the court below for necessary correction. Full stop, rest of the defect by 15 June peremptory.
Serial number 23, second appeal 174 of 19, Mr. Kundan Kumar Abasha.
Lordship, there is a defect in certified copy, Lordship. That is defect number 2 and 3, Lordship.
How many defects? The document will be sent to the court below for necessary correction.
Serial number 24, second appeal 175 of 19, Mr. Vikesh Kumar.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 25, second appeal 177 of 19.
But I pay for 3 weeks time, my lords.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 26, second appeal 179 of 19, Mr. Lalit Yadav.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 27, second appeal 180 of 19, Mr. Mayami Sujit Kumar, Mr. Abhishek Chandra.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 28, second appeal 182 of 19, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Nayak.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 29, second appeal 183 of 19, Mr. Mayami Sujit Kumar, Mr. Abhishek Chandra.
Same order.
Lovely.
Serial number 30, second appeal 184 of 19,
There is a defect in certified copy, Lords. That's defect number 3.
Defect number 3 to be sent to the court below for necessary correction.
Oblige,
Full
Lords.
stop, rest of the defect by 15 June peremptory.
Oblige, Lords.
serial number 31, second appeal 186 of 19, Mr. Pausit Sarkar.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 32,
My lord.
Yes, Mr.
serial
Lord.
review 26 of
By
19.
15 June, I will remove all the defects.
15 June.
My lord.
15 June peremptory.
Serial number 33, CRB number 891 of 21, Mr. Ajay Kumar Pathak.
Where is Mr. Pathak?
But
By 15 June peremptory.
Under the heading for order, serial number 34, MA number 311 of 16, Mr. DC Jha, for appellant, Mr. Manish Sharma, Mr. Amresh Kumar, Mr. Ramesh Kumar, Mr. D.K. Chakravarti, Mr. Arvind Kumar, Mr. Swati Shalini, for respondent.
I am on behalf of the claimant, Your Lordship.
Yes,
The
could you please-
IA has filed for release of the already deposited amount, Your Lordship, 1,75,000.
Who has filed this appeal?
Insurance company, Your Lordship.
On what ground?
In this case, some typographical error, Your Lordship, in the case diary. In the last occasion, Your Lordship has heard this.
Case diary.
उसमें 3-9 के जगह में 3-1 लिख दिया था चार्जशीट सबमिट करने में, बस उतना ही था, उसी के बेसिस.
Yes, I
Yes.
recall that. Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. Only I am file IA for release of the already deposited amount, Your Lordship. 1,75,000. Yes, Your Lordship.
I am
On
correspondent, Your Lordship,
behalf
Reliance
of claimant.
Insurance Company, and this matter was listed today only for the release of the deposited amount, as
Who
per
is appealing
Your
for
Lordship's.
insurance?
GC Jha, Your
Yes,
Lordship. For
Mr. Jha.
Oriental.
Where is your IA?
I have served the copy, Your Lordship, 4241 IA.
The IA number 4241.
IA number 4241 of 2022.
This appeal has this IA has been filed, bring therein to release the rest 50% of the deposited amount, which the insurance company had deposited in compliance of order dated 2/2/2017. Next one.
Rupees 1,75,000.
The claimants what is the ground of the insurance company?
Insurance has stated the ground, Your Lordship, that the vehicle which was exonerated, vehicle, Your Lordship, insured by Reliance General, Your Lordship, only at 31. In the place of 39, 31 is there, Your Lordship. That is insurance.
Reliance was the insurer.
Of the other person that has been exonerated, Your Lordship.
The counsel for the appellant submits, even if the appeal is allowed, the liability will be upon the Reliance General Insurance Company Limited. And in that event, the Reliance General Insurance Company
Yes.
can be directed to indemnify the appellant, Oriental Insurance Company. So we submit that since the dispute is between the Oriental Insurance and Reliance Insurance, so and so, this appellant cannot be deprived of their legitimate compensation amounts. The appellant, the claimant. Next, considering the submission, I find much force in the submission made by the learned counsel for the claimant. First up, this court finds that in the event this appeal is allowed, the appellant will is allowed, the Reliance General Insurance Company Limited can be directed to indemnify Oriental Insurance Company Limited, for which the claimants should not be deprived of the amount. The claimant should not be deprived of the amount. First time. Considering the state submission, I allowed the claimants. Where is the money lying?
Code below, Your Lordship.
The tribunal is directed to release the balance amount in favor of the claimant after due verification.
Obliged.
Serial number 35, serial number 36, MN number 628 of 16 with cross opinion 32 of 21. Mr. Arvind Kumar was appellate in first case, Mr. Karsina, Mr. Manish Kumar, Mr. Papad Savian for respondent in the second case.
I have filed the rejoinder, Your Lordship, of the IA petition filed by the cross objector, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Certain direction was given to
The
the
guts of
state
matter, Your
council
Lordship.
Yes,
to get.
was,
My lords,
yes.
my lords, in this case,
Any instructions? Unmute yourself. Yes, Mr. Ashutosh Anand.
am I audible, my lords?
Yes, yes, yes.
In this case, we have carried out inquiry, my lords, and I have received a copy of the report, my lords. We are in the process of filing it also, my lords. The DL, it seems, was valid, except for the permit, my lord. The permit details we are still to locate, my lords. So we were praying for some accommodation in this matter, my lords.
Okay. Let's discuss after summer vacations on the request of the parties.
Yes,
Yes, in your case.
Is it serial number 34?
34 is over. I've directly released the amount. The amount is directed to be released.
Only one submission my side, Your Lordship, because I was in some court number 12, Your Lordship. Yes. This release should be subject to result of this case, Your Lordship. That only be added.
Definitely, you go through the order. You go through the order, what I have passed you.
No, if it has been accommodated, then I have nothing to say.
Order, then you say.
My lords, I was only praying that let my name also appear, my lords, because
the name of Mr. Ashutosh Anand appear in the cause list.
My lords.
Yes.
Serial number 37, MN number 33017, Mr. DC Mishra for
My lords, on the last date, I was asked to take opinion whether company is agreeable for 1,00,000. I have taken. Let it be in National Lok Adalat tomorrow.
1 lakh.
It was indicated by your lordship that 1,50,000 more.
Yes.
Whether company is able to pay or not.
Mr. Mishra.
Yes, my lord.
It has been submitted that the parties have resolved the dispute. And a lump sum amount of 1,50,000 over and above what has been paid will satisfy the claimant. Also, considering this submission, refer to Lok Adalat, isko sign kar lijiyega tomorrow. Yes, next.
Serial number 38, CMP number 322 of 20, Mr. Mohammad Imtiaz Khan.
Yes, yes, I am appealing, Lord.
Yes.
Also, restoration due to non-compliance of the order to all court rulers. We could not submit the wakalatnama file on Jago Chart below.
What was dismissed? The second appeal?
Yes, Lord.
Notice to the respondent, ordinary process requisites by 10th.
1 week after vacation, Lord.
By 10th of June. Requisites by 10th of June, ordinary process.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
In the limitation matter.
Yes, Lord.
Serial number 36, CMP number 141 of 21, Mr. Siddharth Roy.
Yes, Your Lordship, I'm appearing for the appellant in this case, and CMP has been filed, Your Lordship, for restoration of MA number 327 of 2016. There was a delay of 736 days. Therefore, I filed an IA, Your Lordship, 3828 of 2021. But Your Lordship wanted me to explain the details, details of the delay, Your Lordship, in to greater extent. Therefore, a supplementary affidavit has been filed by me. That is on record. From para 2 onwards, if your lordship may kindly have a look to of my supplementary affidavit. I've stated all the reasons, your lordship, why 736 days delay have occurred for filing this CMP, your lordship, restoration. Because the appellant, being an elected lady, was not guided properly by the council, your lordship.
This is serious misconduct on the part of the lawyer. Who is that name?
My lord.
Who is the lawyer?
Lawyer,
The
lordship.
claimant.
You have alleged serious misconduct.
This was a fact, your lordship, therefore it was brought on record. I cannot
Yes,
allege
Mr.
anything against a lawyer. I cannot allege anything, your lordship. Actually, two cases were filed, your lordship. Two claim cases were filed, your lordship, for similar accident, from the same accident, arising from the same accident. And two claim cases were filed, and in those two claim cases, your lordship, two separate judgments were passed, awards were passed. Against those awards, your lordship, appeals were filed before this honorable court. So both the appeals stood dismissed for default, your lordship. One appeal, the other appeal has been restored. That has been restored.
Other has been restored.
Yes, your lordship. That was, your lordship, MA number 471 of 2017.
This is by the owner of the vehicle.
Yes, your lordship, owner of the vehicle. Both the appeals by the owner of the vehicle. In these cases, your lordship, the
Arvind Lal, I am
My lord.
appearing.
My lord. For the claimants.
The claimants have also filed their appeal, your lordship, for enhancement of the award amount, and we have filed the appeal against the award, your lordship. So all these things, all these appeals may be tagged together, your lordship. The other appeals arising from the same award, those are also pending before this honorable court. So all the appeals, if may be tagged together, your lordship. I was just praying, if at all it is getting restored, your lordship. Therefore,
What are the other numbers?
yes, sir. From the side of the appellant, two appeals are there. One is 327 of 2016, the restoration of for which the CMP has been filed. And other appeal is MA 471 of 2017, arising from the same accident, but the claimant is different. Lawyers are same. Mr. Arvind Lal is appealing.
Another one.
MA 471 of 2017.
What are the other cases?
The other cases, Mr. Arvind Lal will be in a position to say, your lordship, because he is appealing for the claimants.
My lord.
Any other cases out of the same accidents?
Today I have not verified regarding the numbers, my lord, because I thought that it is only CMP. I'll inform after some time, my lord.
Yes, your lordship. One appeal is miscellaneous appeal 252 by 60.
I'm restoring it. IA
My
number
lord.
2.
No objection, my lord. I've got no objection.
This application has been filed to restore MA number 1, which stood dismissed for default due to non-appearance of the learned counsel on so and so date. After going through the supplementary affidavit and the main petition, and after reading the parties, I am inclined to allow this IA. This IA stands allowed. Delay कंट्रोल कर दीजिएगा उसका this delay is controlled. Full stop. Delay is controlled. IA stands allowed. Full stop. Next para, this CMP 141 of 2021 is also taken on board today. Full stop. Considering there's IA may leave the so days number of days delay. Simply considering the fact that the petitioner undertakes to appear on the next date, and and sought apology for the inconvenience caused for non-appearance, the CMP is also allowed. So and so, MA number so and so is restored to its original file.
Serial number 40, CMP number 433 of 21, Mr. Saurabh Shekhar, Mr. Shail Lara, Mr. Raman Dayal Singh for petitioner.
May it please your lordship, I am appearing in this matter. Your lordship, this is for restoration of WPS number 6457 of 2016, which was dismissed for non-compliance of court's order. Your lordship, earlier also we preferred one CMP number 4110 of 2019, in which direction was to remove the surviving defect within 3 weeks' time. Your lordship, we removed those defects. That defect was regarding fresh copy, but there was only one page which was not accepted by registry, page number 52, and it was not filed within specified 3 weeks' time.
Considering the statement made in so and so,
Your lordship, one IA is also there. Your lordship, one IA number 2191 of 22.
IA for?
IA for deleting name of petition number 6 from cause title, Your lordship.
Okay, the council for the appellant submits that IA number 2191 of 2022 submits that the name of the respondent number 6 be deleted from the cause title. Who died on 1/6/2019. Considering the prayer made, the name of respondent be deleted from the fact of cancel out. उसके बाद देखिए CMP 423 of 2021 is taken on board. So this application has been filed to restore WPS 6457 of 2016, which to dismiss for non-compliance of peremptory order of this court. First of next, but counsel for the petitioner submits that he will remove the defect no sooner the writ is restored. Considering his submission, this writ application, this CMP is allowed. Writ application number so and so is restored to its original file.
Lordship, I am appearing respondent number 5, Lordship.
I am for the respondent number 4, Milord. Dhanwad copy to
Yes, next.
Under the heading for admission, serial number 41, WPS 1788 of 2008, Mr. Ajit Kumar, Mr. P.S. Gold for petitioner.
May please lordship. In this case, not pursuant to order dated 25th of February 2022, a counter affidavit has been filed by the respondent number 2 Milord on 10/5/2022. If lordship may kindly see paragraph 12. Paragraph 12. The only paragraph, Milord, paragraph 12, which is relevant, Milord, otherwise all the facts have been admitted. Milord, page 7. Page 7, para 12.
Yes.
May I please note that in reply to the statements made in paragraph 16 of the writ application, it is stated and submitted that the same is a matter of record. It is further stated and submitted that the petitioners had been appointed on the temporary basis, and as such the claim are genuine for reinstatement. So virtually, basically they have admitted everything.
No. What is your prayer?
My prayer, Milord, for quashing annexure 8 and 8/1, that is page 31 and 32, 33. These are 3 pages. 10/6/2000. Your lordship may kindly see annexure 8 series. That is page 33 onwards.
Yes, what is this? Read this.
Yes, ma'am. There are 3 petitioners, therefore 3 orders have been annexed. Your lordship may kindly permit me to place on page 31. 33. That is a address to petitioner number 1. आपको सूचित किया जाता है कि स्वामी सहजानंद इंटर महाविद्यालय चास के तत्कालीन तदर्श समिति द्वारा लिए गए निर्णय के अनुरूप 8/6/2005 से आपकी अस्थायी सेवा समाप्त की गई है। तत्पश्चात झारखंड जैक सचन सच लेटर डेटेड सचन सच के अनुरूप वर्तमान तदर्श समिति द्वारा 12/12/2005 को आयोजित बैठक में 8/6/2005 को उपयुक्त निर्णय की संपुष्टि की गई है. Nothing has been mentioned. What is the reason? And your lordship, just see, we have been appointed in 2001. Appointed.
You have been removed from service.
It is a removal from service. The basis is the decision taken by the managing committee. After hearing the party,
Who is for the state?
Annex,
Your
lordship
lordship,
thought it
I
proper
am appearing
to
for the
ascertain
state, my
the
lord.
reason for removal, and therefore asked the respondent number 2 to file an affidavit. And in response thereto, they have filed the affidavit on 10th of May 2022. In para 12, he admits that the matter, these are matters of record, and we are entitled to reinstatement. The decision taken by the committee by the same person who is the deponent of this counter affidavit, holding the same post. Person is different, but the post is same. And that is the reason where on the last occasion, your lordship thought it proper to ascertain the reason for our removal.
You have been removed by these?
By the respondent number 2.
No, who is respondent number 2?
Respondent number 2 is that is the decision taken by the committee of the college, governing body of the college, and therefore your lordship thought it proper to get the reply from him. He responded, and he in para 12 he categorically stated we are entitled to reinstatement. So,
my lord, I submit with regard to para 12, your lordship. We received the SOF. It is typographical error on behalf of my office, my lord. Therefore, I am seeking pardon before my lord. In the statement of fact, it is written not genuine, my lord, and we missed the note, only missed the note by typographical
and no
error.
has been assigned for our removal after so many years of service.
Advocate Justice time, as he wants to seek some clarification. Prayer allowed. This case is adjourned. This case is adjourned.
After vacation.
My lord, may be allowed me to file fresh counter affidavit.
Mr. Jagdish submits some wrong statement has been made in the counter affidavit, and as such wants to withdraw this counter affidavit to file a fresh counter affidavit. They are allowed.
Obliged, my lord. Much obliged.
It may be directed to be listed.
Will definitely be listed. Don't worry. There are not much matter left as tied up.
Yes, it is assigned matter. So there are no.
Yes, next.
Obliged.
WTS 2631 of 12, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Pandey, Ms. Anjana Kumar.
I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, lordship.
Yes.
A counter affidavit has been filed, lordship. A rejoinder is ready, lordship. I have got knowledge, more knowledge about the present position of the case, lordship. And 2 weeks time may be given to file rejoinder, lordship.
Mr. Sanjay Kumar Pandey prays for 2 weeks time to file a rejoinder to the counter affidavit which has been filed by the state.
After vacation, lordship.
4 weeks.
Lords, I appear for the respondent statement.
Obliged, lordship.
Serial number 43, serial number 44, WTS 5176 of 12, WTS 5644 of 9, Mr. Justice.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of petitioner, Your Lordship. I am praying for not today, Your Lordship.
Adjourn the request.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Serial number 45, WTS 3953 of 13, Mr. Sumit Garodia, Mr. Anurag Ghosh for petitioner.
If it may please your lordship, I am seeking a short passover in this case, your lordship. Mr. Garodia is on legs on another court.
Short passover.
Obliged, your lordship.
Serial number 46 and serial number 47, WTS party, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Tiwari, Mr. Indrajit Sinha, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Tiwari for citizen first case, Mr. Indrajit Sinha, Mr. Ajay Patra for citizen second case.
My lord, in this matter, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, my lord. Go through will of Fahad Alam, lordship.
Yes.
Will of Mr. Fahad Alam, my lord. Myself, Sanjay Kumar Tiwari. Appearing in
Yes.
item. My lord.
Yes. You
My
are
lord.
there.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes,
What
my
do you
lord.
want?
My lord, the matter pertains to grant of MSCP to the civil court implies, my lord.
Yes.
And the order dated 7th August 2013 is under challenge.
What is that?
By which the the grade pay of rupees 2,800 has been made applicable to the petitioner's lordship, whereas the grade pay of 2,800 is not as per the revision pay of for the scheduled lordship of the 6th pay revision, as separately notified for the civil court implies through notification dated 20th June 2009 lordship. There is no grade pay of 2,800. Rather, the grade pay of 4,200. That is the claim of the petitioner lordship. And during the pendency of this writ application, a notification lordship regarding the Jharkhand State Civil Court officers staff recruitment promotion and transfer and other service conditions rules lordship has been notified lordship. But though the same has not been implemented, and the same is under consideration by lord. And the present writ application pertains to MSCP lordship, and the same relates to
Present writ application relates to MSCP.
my lord, MSCP lordship. If my lord will see the this, my lord will see the order dated 7th August 2013 that has been passed pursuant to the order passed by this honorable court in earlier read that has been preferred, and that has been quashed, and that order has been quashed and set aside on the ground of violation of principle of natural justice, my lord. That earlier order is lordship dated, that is at page number 62-64, my lord. Annexure 7. The grade pay of my lord 4,200 that has been granted to the petitioner's lordship. Subsequently, it has been reduced to 2,800, and pursuant thereto, the order for recovery.
Earlier, what was the grade pay?
Earlier lordship, the grade pay of the petitioner's lordship assistant was 2,000, original 2,400, and thereafter the claim of the petitioner is 4,200 lordship. As per the notification lordship, I am showing the notification lordship, that is at page 47, my lord. Sorry, 47.
What is the grade pay as per the new rule?
New rule 2018, my lord.
Yes.
2018, there are the that relates to promotional lordship. There are promotional posts regarding MSCP. There is nothing clear lordship. Rule 13 relates to promotion. That is as per new rule lordship, which is under consideration. There are the promotional post lordship, but regarding MSCP.
Wait for the stage. Who is appearing for the state? Who is for the other connected matter?
Other matter, I am appearing.
Yes. What is this case?
In this case, I am appearing for not today only. After the first week of the after vacation reopening.
Who for the state?
कौन सा सीरियल चल रहा है?
Though Mr.
My lord, I am appearing for a statement in this matter.
Yes, what is your instruction?
My lord, I have to seek instruction late in this matter, Lord.
What do you have to see? Everything is complete. You have to argue. Are you ready?
My lord, it's item number 46, my lord.
Yes, 46, 47.
My lord, my senior has to assist my lord in this matter, but today she has the toothache, my lord, so she has gone to dentist, my lord. So I just pray that after vacation immediate, my lord.
Who is your senior?
Mr. Darshana Padarmisha, my lord, AG1.
Because it has been submitted that AG1 has to argue this case and she is in this post today. So prayer has been sought on her behalf to adjourn this case. Further, in case number WPS 6898 of 2013, prayer has also been made to adjourn this case on behalf of the petitioners. This case after summer vacation.
Obliged, my lord.
Serial number 43 I am representing. Is it serial number 43 or not?
No, this is 48.
My lord, I am appearing for the petitioner in this matter, my lord. I was praying for 4 weeks to file rejoinder, my lord.
You want to file a rejoinder?
My lord.
We have filed the counter affidavit pursuant to my lord's order, my lord.
Mr. What is the counter affidavit?
In the counter affidavit, we have categorically stated, my lord, that the agreement is before lordship by way of annexure 1. And as per clause 3 of the, that is the arrangement letter cum agreement, if there is a default in payment, the 7.5 penal rate will be charged. The clause 3. And my lord, we have annexed the entire statement of account before lordship by way of annexure A, that there was a default. That's why the clause of penalty clause was invoked.
Okay. Mr. Rupesh Singh, raised for 4 weeks time to file a rejoinder to the bank's counter affidavit. So we are allowed with this for 4 weeks.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Serial number 49, MN number 572 of 16, Ms. Sunita Ojha for appellant, Mr. Yogendra Prasad for respondent.
Yes. Possible.
Serial number 50, WP Criminal 372 of 17, Mr. Dev Gautam, Mr. Gaurav Abhishek, Mr. Dipankar for petitioner.
My lord, I am appearing on instructions from Mr. Dipankar Roy, my lord. Due to personal difficulty in this matter, my lord, he could not appear in this matter, my lord. I just pray for a short adjournment in this matter, my lord.
My lords, I am appearing for the state, my lords. In this matter, on the last date, the court could not pass the order, my lords. It has adjourned either 20th or 24th of this month, my lords. My lords may adjourn this matter and be listed after the vacation.
Why the orders could not be passed?
My lords, the reason I don't know, my lords, but I have searched from this.
GP3, no, SC3. SC3 submits that the court below couldn't pass the order as the trial court couldn't pass the order in
Criminal miscellaneous number 4 of 2022.
number 4 of 2022, and it is like the order is likely to be passed within 2 weeks.
Next week, my lords.
Within next week, first time. He prays to adjourn this case. The prayer is this case is adjourned to be listed after summer vacations. It is expected that by then the trial court will pass the necessary order.
Obliged, my lords.
Serial number 51, Criminal Division 1342
Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of petitioner. Your Lordship, I'm praying for a short passover, Your Lordship, as my senior is on legs in courtroom 1, Your Lordship, before DB1.
Criminal revision. Passover.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Serial number 52, Civil Review 105 of 90. Mr. Lalit Prasad Thakur, Mr. Satish Kumar for petitioner.
Yes,
As
what is Mr.
I'm
Nash?
appearing for the petitioner. Now, this review arises out of a second appeal, my lords.
Yes.
And
What is the error apparent on the face of the records?
my lords, I have not been able to find, my lords. But this
With
may
the
not be
heard,
as by submission.
heard Mr. Anup Kumar Mehta, learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the petitioner. This petition is a
I'll
review
give you
application.
a fact, my lords. Your lordship may record it. Earlier, a suit was filed being title suit number 58 of.
Mr. Anup, this is a review application filed to review the order dated final judgment order of the dated 13/8/2019, passed in second appeal number 240 of 2013. First up, Mr. Anup Mehta, after hearing at length, Mr. Mehta argued all the points which he had taken, all the points which were taken by the appellants while arguing second appeal 240 of 2013. First up. From the argument, I find that the appellants have failed to bring to light the error which is apparent on the face of the record. First up. In fact, the grounds which have been taken is nothing but the grounds which were there in the second appeal itself. First up. Since there is no error on the further, you have not gone to the apex court challenging this.
No, I have not gone.
Further,
No.
it has been informed that the final order dated 13/8/2019 was not challenged before the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Also, next, but considering the fact that there is no error apparent on the face of the record, first up, this review applications cannot be entertained. Same is dismissed.
Grateful.
Serial number 53, CRP number 51090, Mr. Amit Kumar Verma for petitioner.
May I please your lordship, Lord, this is for restoration. I'm appearing on behalf of Amit Kumar Verma, my lord.
Restoration of?
My lord.
Restoration of?
Restoration of WPS number 3175 of 2018. Lord, so the matter 18 minutes.
See.
Yes.
By what time you will remove the defect?
Lords, after vacation, Lords, 2 weeks time may be given.
The counsel for the petitioner submits that WPC number 3175 of 2018 was dismissed on non-compliance of the peremptory order. Also, he submits that no sooner this writ application is restored, the defects will be removed. He submits that the defect. He submits that he will remove the defect by 17th of June in the writ application. Considering his, he also prays for apology for the inconvenience caused. Also next para, considering his submission, so and so allowed restored to its original file.
We represent the opposite
Highly
party
grateful,
respondent
Lord.
UCIL, my lord.
Highly grateful.
Give me a slip, Mr. Srivastava. Send you a slip. Yes, next.
Serial number 54, contempt civil 862 of 90, Mr. Bhavishya Yadav.
Yes.
Now this matter is, your lordship recollect that
What
composition,
was the law?
the state name should be printed, the council of the state name should be printed, now it is on the board perhaps.
Who is for the state? Who is for the state?
Item number.
Yes, Mr. Tiwari.
Lord, I am in item number 43 and 45, my lord.
We are in item number 54.
43 and 45, my lord.
The Suresh Kumar name is now again appearing. And
Advocate General is also appearing.
yes, your lordship, on the last date, your lordship has, on my submission, your lordship mentioned the name of Advocate General so that he can mark that case and allot to someone. This is the matter of proportionation of the family pension as per the lordship's order in the law, that in view of the compromise made by the Jhalsa, my lord. Mr. Baleshwar is appearing for petitioner and Mr.
On behalf of the state on repeated calls. Earlier also, the state went unrepresented, for which the secretary was directed to appear. It is that case?
Yes, your lordship, perfectly correct.
Secretary was directed to appear. First of all, when the secretary appeared, he was accompanied by, when the secretary appeared, listen to me, Mr. Srivasan, listen to the order. When the secretary appeared, he was accompanied by a battery of lawyers of the state. But once the case was adjourned and this appearance of the secretary was exempted, on the last 2 dates, no one of the state, no one appeared to assess this court on behalf of the state. This is the state of affairs. Full stop. This case after summer vacation, let a copy of this order be communicated to Mr. Rajiv Aruneka, Secretary, Department of Home, Jail and Disaster Management, who had appeared on the earlier occasion.
Serial number 55, CMP number 13 of 21, Mr. P.M. Upadhyay, Mr. Vikas Kumar, for petitioner.
Lordship appearing this case. This is for the restoration of second appeal 18 of 2018, Lordship.
Within time?
Second appeal was not filed within time. This
No,
delay has been condoned. Delay has been condoned 153 days. That was condoned by the last order.
No one is appearing.
Notices were issued, Lordship. Mr. Rohit Roy is appearing on behalf of the respondent as per the.
Lordship, I am appearing for the respondent, Your Lordship.
So you have any objection if this restored?
No, Your Lordship.
Why it was dismissed?
As the defects which were preemptory, Lordship, it was not removed on time.
By what time, Mr. Roy? What time you will remove the defects?
2 weeks after vacation, Lordship.
Yes, because this second appeal was dismissed for default, the ground that the defects were not removed within the peremptory time. So the council begs for apology and submits that you will remove the defect within 2 weeks after the vacations. Considering his submission, the second appeal, the CMP stands allowed. Second appeal number so and so restored to its original file. Full stop. The defects in the second appeal should be removed.
Much of.
As undertaken.
Serial number 26, serial number 2721, Mr. Rakesh Kumar, Mr. Ankit Kumar.
When I appearing for the petitioner in this case, Your Lordship, I was only praying for adjournment on the ground that Mr. Indrajit Sinha sir will assist Your Lordship after vacation, preferably in the physical day, my lord. On the last occasion, notices was issued, my lord, and Jhalsa has appointed an advocate, my lord.
I am
And-
appearing on behalf of OP number 2, Your Lordship, to Jhalsa, Your Lordship, Shubham Gautam, Your Lordship.
No, who
Uh,
is appearing for the respondents?
Lordship, I am appearing for opposite party number 2, Your Lordship.
Who you are appearing for opposite party number 2?
Keshav Dubey, Your Lordship.
And who is appearing for the petitioner?
I am appealing for the petitioner, my lord.
What is this case?
The case relates to cancellation of the bail to the opposite party number 2, my lord, which was granted by your lord by order dated 2011-2017 on the ground that after he was released on bail, my lord, he killed the victim of the case which was filed, my lord, of 2017, my lord. Now, for that, a separate case, my lord, Devaton PS case number 796 of 2018 was registered. Now, subsequently thereafter, my lord, he was sent to jail. And from the jail also, my lord, a life threat was given to the.
When do you want?
My lord, after vacation, my lord.
Lordship,
On physical.
I have not received the paper book, Your Lordship, so I.
On the request of
petitioner.
This case adjourned to be listed after summer vacation.
On physical.
Yes, on a physical date.
My submission would be that a copy may be served to me, Your Lordship. I have not received the copy.
We'll serve a fresh copy, my lord. We'll serve a fresh copy.
Serve a fresh copy to the lawyer who is appearing.
My lord.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
In this case, my lord, I am appearing on behalf of the respondent number 2, Kusnuma, and filed an affidavit, my lord, annexing the DD of filed by the petitioner.
Annexing the.
Well, in this case, on last occasion, I have submitted that I have already deposited demand draft of rupees 55,000, which I, to the court below. And then the affidavit has been filed. There is some difference in the name, and therefore same was not encashed. I have already, as per the instruction, my lord, I have been informed that it has already been corrected and it is handed over to the victim.
Yes, madam, it has been handed over to you.
My lord, demand draft of rupees 55,000 dated 24/8/22 was submitted on behalf of the petitioner. Before the learned court below, the name of the opposite party number 2 has been wrongly mentioned in Kusnima and instead of Kusnuma Nazni. As such, the bank did not accept it, and the same was returned back by the court below to the lawyer of the petitioner. Thereafter, the petitioner did not resubmit the same after correction. My lord, I have annexed the DD at annexure A, page number 5.
What is your affidavit? Where is your affidavit that you have already handed over?
Till date, he not submitted after correction, my lord.
My lord, I have, as per instruction, I will file the affidavit taking order.
Okay, you say that you have already done it.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Mr. K.S. Nanda, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner, submits that he has received instruction from his client that a fresh demand draft has already been prepared. Fresh demand draft, or it has been corrected?
Fresh demand draft. Time खत्म हो गया था.
Has already been prepared and handed over to the opposite party number 2.
Court में है जरा. We have just deposited
in the court. And deposited in the court. First up. The next one, considering his
submission. One thing, the court below issued a submitted, granted a 1 week time penalty for the deposit of the DD by that, but after correction. But till that, not submitted the petition.
Considering his submission, the OP number 2 is directed to approach the court below and accept the approach the court below and withdraw the demand draft.
It has been also issued by the court below.
The court below is directed to hand over the demand draft to the OP number 2. List this case immediately after reopening.
Obliged, my lord.
Serial number 58, CRMP number 3359 Mr. Srinivas Roy, for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, this CRMP has been filed for restoration of CRMP number 4393 of 2019.
When will you remove
Your
the defect?
Lordship, 2 weeks after vacation. 2 weeks after.
We will remove the defect within 2 weeks after vacation. ठीक है? Same order is CRMP number so and so restored. He prays for.
Oblige.
Next.
Serial number 59, contempt civil, 11 of 22, Mr. Mohammed Kandar, Ms. Sneha Kumari, for petitioner.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner. Order has not been complied, Your Lordship.
6 weeks time granted to the states, granted to the respondents to file, granted to the opposite parties to file a compliance report.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Serial number 60, contempt civil, 19 of 22, Mr. Mukesh Kumar.
So in this case also the order has not been complied.
My lord, I will be filing show cause in the matter. It may be taken up after vacation.
Coming for the first time? 6 weeks.
First time.
6 weeks.
Oblige.
Serial number 51, contempt civil, 31 of 22, Ms. Manju Pandey.
Your Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioner in this case. Your Lordship, this contempt has been filed against the contempt which was disposed of on 16th July 2021. Your Lordship, that has been annexed in page 10 of the petition. When, if paid attention, it is clearly stated that Mr. Prabhat Kumar, SC2, submits that interest on gratuity and travelling allowance will be paid within 2 months as all processes have been completed. This was stated in July.
For the state.
Lordship.
Unmute yourself.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of the opposite party in this case, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, we have received a letter.
Reply.
My lord?
4 weeks time to file the reply.
My lord. My lord. Obliged, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, kindly fix a date for the said matter because there has been an unstated delay since 2016. And the petitioner has been getting calls, secretive calls to appear before the respondent to settle the matter for some reason.
File an affidavit to that effect.
My lord, may I be permitted? We have received a letter of which is dated 10th of March 2022, Your Lordship, and it clearly says that अनुरोध पूर्वक आग्रह है कि कुल 1,37,695 रुपीस मात्रा का आवंटन अदो हस्ताक्षरी कार्यालय को उपलब्ध कराने की कृपा की जाए, which is the rest of the amount that is payable to the present petitioner, Your Lordship, ताकि समय सीमा के अंदर उक्त राशि का भुगतान वादी करते हेतु माननीय उच्च न्यायालय झारखंड रांची.
Whatever you have to say, bring it on record.
My lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord. Obliged, Your Lord.
Serial number 62, contempt civil, 54 of 22, Mr. Srikant Majumdar, Mr. Vikas Kumar, for petitioner.
Lordship.
Your Lordship, I am appearing in this case, Your Lordship.
Lordship,
they have taken that they'll comply with the order on 26th.
Lordship, इसको लोक अदालत भेज दिया जाएगा.
But till then you have not complied with the order.
Contempt is a matter which is between the contender and the court.
Lordship, ये order has been complied, Lordship. We will provide the documents of comment on next day. On next day, Lordship.
By way of last indulgence, list this case after summer vacations.
Oblige, Lordship.
This is a contempt, not an execution case, Mr. Counsel. Yes, next.
Serial number 63, contempt civil, 83 of 22.
Lord, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner. Order has not been complied. No show cause has been filed.
Lordship, I am appearing for the state. Lordship,
4 weeks time to file a show cause.
Oblige, Lordship.
No, by way of last indulgence, this case will be listed after summer vacation to file a show cause.
Serial Serial number 64, CRP number 101 of 22, Mr. Jacinta Majumdar.
Your Lordship, on the last date, I have been asked to impeach CBI as a party because the case has been handed over to CBI. Now the copy has been served to CBI, Your Lordship.
CBI?
This is for the modification of the order.
Yes, final rejoinder.
My lords, we'll do that, my lords.
4 weeks to final rejoinder.
Much obliged, my lords. Much obliged, my lords.
Lords, the matter was taken up on the last Friday, my lords. Lords, my lord's order is as page 10, wherein I have sought certain clarification by which, lord, the petitioner was directed to be released and to appear on the date fixed by the trial court. On each date, the petitioner has to appear. He has been transferred from district Palamu to Lord district Bokaro. And lords, I have attached the entire order sheet from the learned court below. Lords, I have attended all the dates, lords, after being released since 15/12/2017. Lords, I have not misused the privilege, lords, on any date, lords. I have filed the affidavit to that effect, also bringing on record the order sheets of the entire case, lords, vigilance case. If my lords may allow, my lords, kindly have, lord, the page 10 of the supplementary affidavit. After being released from, lord, the judicial incarceration, lord, the petitioner was regularly appearing before the learned court below, and learned court below, lord, misconstrued the order and, lords, securing his attendance on the each date, lords. That clarification, lord, that modification, lords, I pray, lords, for this one.
When does the trial start, Mr. Tiwari?
Lords, whenever it will start, lords, I will appear.
In a case, what do you mean by the trial as?
Trial means, lords, when the
when a trial commences.
After lords, charge being framed, lords, and the evidence being adduced.
In this case, the charge has not yet been framed.
No, my lords. That is why, or any date, my lords, I'll appear. If the trial, my lords, commences, my lords, on that date, my lords, as per the order of my lords, I'll
modification.
My lords,
is that page?
Page 10 of my petition, my lord's order in Annexure 1. Last 3 lines, my lords.
Where are you posted now?
My lords, I'm posted at Bokaro. At that relevant point of time, I was at Gadhwa. Now I'm posted.
Considering the submission of the petitioner and the report sent by the special judge, I modify the condition which was imposed upon the petitioner in order dated 6/12/2017 in BA number 8599 of 2017 to the effect that he will appear before the trial court once in every 2 months. Once in every 2 months. Full stop. This will not come in the way of the trial court to secure attendance of the petitioner on any other date if situation so warrants.
हमारा पोस्टिंग का जो ट्रांसफर वाला ऑर्डर भी हम लगा दिए पेज 16.
This petition is disposed of. This order communicated to the court concerned by fax.
Deeply obliged.
How many persons?
Crossover matter from supplementary causes, serial number 6, DA number 2382 of 22, Mr. Mohammad Naseem Akhtar. For petitioner, name of Mr. Ashok Kumar appears for stay.
Yes. Where is Mr. Ashok Kumar? Yes, Mr. Ashok Kumar.
My lord.
What is the stage of trial?
Only 2 witnesses has to examine, my lord.
By when will you produce those 2 witnesses?
My lord, IO is bed ridden, my lord. I have inquired from the officer in charge, Saria, my lord. He informed me he is on bed, and information has been given for the evidence, my lord.
he is in bed. The evidence needs to be recorded.
My lord, next date as per the e-court report, my lord, next date is 4th July, 4th July, my lord.
लॉर्डशिप बेनिफिट में भी गिवन लॉर्डशिप जो भी कन्वेक्शन होगा उस
No, there is a direct. The Mr. Ashok Kumar submits that the next date fixed in the trial is 4th July. He further submits that only 2 witnesses remains to be examined in this case.
डायरेक्शन तो मैं लॉर्डशिप मैं केस को विथड्रॉ कर लेता हूं डायरेक्शन के साथ
हम डिसमिस नहीं कर रहे हैं, सुन लीजिए. Considering the afforded permission, list this case in the second week of July.
As per e-court report, my lord, I quote e-court service report.
That is the
Oblige, oblige, my lord.
much obliged, lord.
In the second week of July.
Much obliged.
Some more member from Delhi Council. Serial number 45, WPS 3953 of 30, the Supreme Court for the petitioner.
Appearing on behalf of the state, my lord, in serial number 45.
When the matter was called out in the first round, prayer was made to adjourn this case. Full stop. On the second round, no one appeared. Prayer was made on behalf of the petitioner to adjourn this case. Full stop. In the second round, no one appears. Yes, you are appearing?
My lord, appearing on behalf of the state, my lord.
No, for the petitioner.
For the respondent, my lord.
Your Lordship, Mr. Sumit Garude is still on legs, Your Lordship. That's
On the second round, also prayer has been made to adjourn this case. Also, considering his submission, this case is adjourned for 2 months. Next.
Serial number 49, serial number 570, Sunita Ojha.
Yes, Madam Ojha, where are you? Yes, what is this? Appeal?
This appeal is against the order. The award is very high. Without any authentic proof of the income, the below court has considered the amount. The deceased was the 60 years old.
Where is advocate Mr. Vijay Kumar? Any advocate named Vijay Kumar? Peruse the report of the Jalsa. From the report of the Jalsa, it is apparent that the claimants have engaged a private advocate counsel, namely Vijay Kumar, and they have refused assistance of Jalsa. Full stop. Next one. Surprisingly, no one appears on behalf of the claimants today. Full stop. Though Mrs. Sunita Ojha appears on behalf of the applicant. Full stop. Considering the aforesaid situation, this case
And I am appearing for respondent number 5.
And Jogendra Prasad appears on behalf of respondent number 5. Considering this situation, this case on a physical hearing dates after summer vacation. Yes, next.
Serial number 51, Simla Division, 1342
May I please hear? Lordship, by the impugned order, my application seeking discharge has been rejected. Lordship, the case is of the year 1980. Lordship, all other persons who are facing trial, who were charge sheeted along with me, their proceedings have been quashed. One order I have already annexed as Annexure 6. Lordship, the case is, yes, on 2 grounds I am seeking discharge. First ground, on facts also, Lordship, no case is made out as against me, even if the allegations are taken to be true in its entirety. And second, Your Lordship, erroneous sanction. I was an employee of Irrigation Department.
Who is referring for the other side?
For vigilance, Your Lordship.
Who will appear for the vigilance? Who is appearing for the vigilance? Counsel for the petitioner appears, but no one appears on behalf of the vigilance. Let this case after summer vacation on a physical hearing date.
Yes.
Okay. I wish everyone a nice summer vacations from tomorrow.
Same to you, Lord.
Yes, Mr. Ajit Singh, you want to say something? Switch on your microphone. Unmute yourself, Mr. Singh.
My lord, my case is 862 2020. My lord, petitioner is Manju Devi. I was
Serial number. Serial number. कौन है मंजू देवी? हाँ? 54. Baleshwar Jadhav. Yes. Okay. What happened to him? Just inform. Yes, Mr. Singh. State did not appear. I have issued notice to the state.
okay, my lord.
The Baleshwar Jadhav's matter. Advocate Baleshwar Jadhav was appearing. In that case.
But I have to appear from the respondent number 6, my lord.
Who is respondent number 6?
Munishwar Manji.
In that case, someone was appearing on behalf of respondent number 6. Who was appearing? Which case you say? Your senior was appearing.
My senior is not in Ranchi today, my lord. So
It has been adjourned. It has been adjourned.
Okay, my lord.